Hello, everyone. So, a sort of plan is, I suppose, better than being completely stuck and really not knowing what to do and sort of sitting on your hands because you can't bring yourself to do anything, which, some days and times can be like that, especially during pandemic. But I actually have an update for you and things are driving forwards. And so here is what's happening with the song I'm Needing You. I've written it now. I've finished the whole sort of framework. I've arranged it, and I decided I was going to record it really, really roughly into my Logic Pro X on the Mac, straight into the MacBook's mic, of course, because I don't have any equipment or mics or anything here. So it's just kind of something so I can start to see the entire shape of it roughly. This isn't a recording it thing. This is a home demo, checking to see that all the harmonies and bits and bobs all balance and the tempo and everything works for how I'm seeing it. So, that's exactly what I've done. And there's pretty much all the components there except the bass that are there. I just took a drummer track, found a groove I liked, stuck it on loop, took all the fills off, and just stuck it there as a groove to go against it, and I like it. So the plan is this, and this is basically the situation. I'm doing this through Mass Records. Now, Mass Records, because I'm a solo artist, give me an allotted 6 hours to work with for my song project at the end of the year. Now, that's not a lot of time. If I was a band, I'd get 4 times that. So basically, they're encompassing the whole experience for each person. However, because I'm recording a whole track, I'm having, a full, very musical track, i.e., people playing live instruments for all the parts. Then it's the problem is that I'm going to need to get everybody to record that. It's not just like a singer and then hand it over to the computer and you just work it all out producer style. But you can see that 6 hours is more ideal for persons in genres that will produce songs like that, which I'm not, for these songs at least. So what I'm thinking to try and do to save time, I need to try and cut corners, and I need to be able to hit the ground running as soon as I get in that studio. So what I've done is, I've put this together so I can bring it along. It would serve as a guide vocal and a guide everything, but also setting up the drums on the day. That's going to be a real time killer because we're looking at least an hour, if not 2 hours, just to set the kit up and to sound check everything. Darn snare. And make sure everything sounds right as it should for the studio conditions. And you know what? I haven't got the time to do that. So I'm talking with Mike about it. He's got a studio, so we're going to work out a drum bit and we're going to record it, the actual live drums, overwrite it over my drummer loop, and that will be recorded there. So the proper drums will be there, and then all my other parts on it will be rough. So that way I can just bring the Logic stems straight into the studio, give them to the producer, and the actual drums are already done. So I've saved time. We don't have to set up, we don't have to do anything. And the thinking is, it's a studio, it's a live room, it's just a live room, right? That's the point of it is supposed to not have too much sound because it's an actual studio. And if I take it to another actual studio, there shouldn't really be a compatibility issue is the hope there. Rather than say, certain other setups you might have at home where there might be a bit of room noise and then you would have an ambience balance difference to the real tech savvy people. The sound would stand out to them and they'd say, whoa, that sounds off there. This is completely disparate, all the pieces. But hopefully we're avoiding that here. So I'm Needing You should be happening once I actually get the drums in place. I can try and book a date to record this, and who knows what I'm going to do with that song. Whether I'll look at it as some sort of single or include it on a EP or whatever it is. I'm thinking the trajectory at the moment is probably going to be find a single, maybe a bonus track. Should be something like The Visitor that I've already recorded. Then maybe look at doing an EP, out of 4 completely different other songs, and then maybe look at, see how that goes. Maybe then doing another EP, and just maybe quietly in the background, squirreling away, making an album, and not telling anybody. That could be a thing. Well, you know what? I'll see you on the other side of the record on side B. Yeah, catch you there.